John White with HCEC-TV, and welcome to another edition of HCS Spotlight. Continuing on with our series of spotlights that we've done with Governor's Cups teams, we are now today at East Hardin Middle School with their Governor's Cup team, and they recently participated in, I guess it would be the statewide competition, and did really well in that. So we thought we'd come here and talk to some of the students that participated. And I'll start here first with their team coach, Heidi Blankenship. So if you wouldn't mind introducing yourself, what your position is here, and then if you could just pass the microphone down to these four students here and they could introduce themselves.
I'm Heidi Blankenship. I teach 7th grade science at East Hardin Middle School, and I am the academic team coach.
I'm Caden Shive.
I'm Riley Blankenship. I'm an 8th grade student here.
I'm Case Preston. I'm an 8th grade student here at EHMS.
I'm Ava Young. I'm in 7th grade here at East.
All right, if you wouldn't mind passing that back down to Ms. Blankenship. So most people probably know what Governor's Cup competition is, but in case they are tuning in for the first time and don't know, can you give us a brief explanation about what that is?
Governor's Cup is an academic competition consisting of many different parts. The part most people are most familiar with is quick recall, where teams of students, teams of 4, try to buzz in the fastest to answer questions. But it also includes taking written tests in 5 areas. We have a contest called Written Composition, where students have 90 minutes to write an essay on a topic, and they don't know what the topic is going to be until they arrive. And then we have Future Problem Solving, where students have to research 3 different topics throughout the year. And again, they walk in, they receive a prompt called the future scene, and basically they have to save the society that is in that future scene. So they have to figure out what the underlying problem is and then come up with solutions for that problem. And then we also have what are called component events, which includes scenario writing about future problem solving, and then community problem solving, where they have to pick a problem in the community and solve it.
Okay, and so just recently there was, I guess, the state finals. Is that because there were, I think, district and regionals and then the finals?
Yes.
And that was held just recently, and you guys did super well with that.
Yes, we did.
So that was another reason we wanted to come and talk to you today. So I'd like for each of the 4 of you to take their microphone and tell me like what category you did really well in, what you placed, you know, if you came in first, second, third, whatever the case may be. And then what do you think is your favorite subject? And how do you prepare for a competition like Governor's Cup?
Okay, so at Governor's Cup, I did community problem solving and we placed first. And like one way that we prepared for it was just we like studied like everything about alpha-gal syndrome, which is like what we did. And we studied like all the questions that people could have asked us, and we just tried to gather all the answers that we could.
Very good.
I did community problem solving as well. And we didn't only just do that, we also prepared a little presentation so that we could show everybody, and we had, like she said, questions that could have been asked and answers to those questions up on the board.
All right.
I competed in the language arts testing, social studies testing, and quick recall. I placed first overall for social studies testing. My favorite subject is social studies, and a lot of preparation that I do is mainly long hours of studying.
I did quick recall, language arts testing, and arts and humanities testing. My favorite subject is definitely arts and humanities, and to prepare, I usually just take a while and relax, and occasionally go back and think about what I know about arts and humanities and language arts and quick recall, and just make sure I take some time for myself for a competition.
All right, fantastic. Now, I think Ms. Blankenship wants to say something.
Our FPS team, none of them want to speak. So FPS is mainly a written competition, and they just don't want to talk about what they did, but they had to prepare by researching 3 different topics again. This year's topics were like cities, how to make cities more efficient, autonomous transportation, and Antarctica. So they had to put in a lot of research on each of those topics, because then they draw in their research when they complete their FPS booklet.
All right, you can keep that.
Okay.
And you said they did really well in the.
Oh, yes, our FPS team placed 10th in the state, which is a
Great.
huge accomplishment.
So any idea how many teams there were total that competed in the state championship?
20 FPS teams.
Oh, wow.
No, I'm sorry, that's not right. 20, no, it would have been 40. 40.
So,
40 started
a lot.
at state.
So congratulations, guys. I mean, that's really impressive. And for people who are watching this might remember that you also have a team that comes and participate in our own show called Knowledge Masters. That's for middle school teams. And offhand, I don't remember how you guys did. I think you did pretty well this year.
We were in the semifinals.
Okay. But really tough competition. I know Bluegrass Middle is the one that went on to win that. And they're like a superpower when it comes to.
Yes, they were in the top 16 in the state.
Were they really?
They were.
Okay.
So they actually were their pool champion, and then they went on to Monday competition. So we're really proud of them.
All right, so overall, Hardin County did really well then. All right, so congratulations again, and good job on your individual subjects and being super prepared for it. So, as we mentioned, one of the categories is quick recall, which is my favorite because I'm a pretty good Jeopardy champion. Not champion, but I play pretty good. So, I asked Miss Blankenship ahead of time if she wouldn't mind if I asked you four guys some really quick or difficult quick recall questions. So, you guys okay for me doing this? You sure? Okay. One of you guys just hold the microphone, and I'm going to ask you the question, and everybody can confer if you want, but I just would like one person to give the answer, okay? All right, you ready? Excited? All right. So, what's that? Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you asked something. Okay. The three most basic types of clouds are stratus, cumulus, and this wispy type with a name meaning curl. Anybody got that?
Cumulonimbus.
No. I'll give you another chance. How about that? Do you know?
Do you know? Yeah, I think so. Is it Cirrus?
It is Cirrus, yes. Very good. All right.
This is the storm cloud.
Well, you know, this is my strong part, so I like to throw you guys a curveball if you want, okay? This one I thought was pretty difficult. Does everybody know what Stonehenge is?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, from the Latin for boundary, it's the technical name for the stone cross pieces atop Stonehenge's pillars. Any ideas? Any guesses?
Keystone.
No. Anybody else? This is really difficult, I thought. No guesses? Okay. They are called lentils, which I thought lentil was a bean, but isn't lentil a bean also?
It's spelled different, I believe.
Oh, is it? Okay. That was probably the most difficult one. All right. So you're 0 for, no, you're 1 for 2. All right. Next question. It's getting tax season, so this is kind of a tax season related issue, even though you guys don't have to worry about that quite yet. CPA is the abbreviation for this job that can be very taxing profession in April. What does CPA stand for? Oh, you should know this one. Come on. Nobody? CPA?
Control people's appliances.
Good guess. I'll give you the first word, certified. So what does PA stand for?
Certified personal accountant.
I'll give it to you. Certified public accountant, but yes, I'll give it to you. So very good. So you're 2 for 3. All right. Pretty nervous? Yeah. All right. This is about fish. This largest species of salmon, Oregon's state fish, shares its name with an Indian tribe and may grow to 3 feet.
Chinook.
Very good. All right. See, you knew that right away. So a Chinook salmon. Yes, very good. All right. Whatever that is, 3 for 4. To give the illusion of shade or texture in a drawing, artists create a mesh-like pattern of lines in a technique called what?
Cross-hatching.
Yeah,
Cross-hatching. Very good. All right. So you're 5 for 6. See? It's not that bad, right? This was just kind of a funny one, but maybe difficult. So, everybody watch The Simpsons, or have you watched The Simpsons? Okay. Homer Simpson once asked Bart and Lisa if they wanted to go to Blocko Land. Their response was this 3-letter word of indifference. What was it? No idea? It's 3 letters, that's 2 letters. But you're close.
Close. Meh.
Right. Meh, M-E-H. So I guess they just were indifferent about going to Blocko Land. Well, you're not too bad. It was 4 out of 6, so you guys did pretty good. If you wouldn't mind handing your microphone back down. So thank you guys for doing that. Just kind of a fun way to wrap up the segment. Anyway, congratulations again. And so where do we go from here? Is there anything else the rest of this school year, or do we go on and wait till next school year?
Most of the competitions will be next school year, and we have high hopes. Prim back there was 11th in the state. The top 10 get recognized, so we're hoping next year we can get him on the stage. Ava was 16th in the state, so she was right there as well.
Yes.
The only thing that moves on is the future problem-solving components, and we are waiting to hear. They were first in our state, and so many of the projects will be chosen to go to the international conference this June.
Oh, cool.
So which will be in Indiana, Bloomington, Indiana. So we are still waiting to hear if we make that cut or not.
Great. Well, good luck with that. And some of you said you're 8th graders, right? Or are all 4 of you 8th graders?
I'm 8th grade.
Okay, so you'll be going to Central, I assume, next year. And they, of course, won our next level of competition, which is Scholastic Challenge. So then Central just always feels a really good quick recall team. So you got big shoes to fill for their seniors that are departing. Anyway, thank you again, and thank you for joining us for HCS Spotlight.